Hi, I'm Eric Weiner, and this is part 3, episode 2 of What I Did on My Pandemic Vacation. And by the looks of this, I'm bound to fuck up. A Louisville cop in the shooting death of Breonna Taylor was charged with wanton endangerment. Shooting randomly into walls is wanting to commit murderment and wanting to sweep the police's guilt under their terra firmament. Wanton endangerment, Trump's entire presidency is wanton endangerment. His getting out of bed in the morning is wanton endangerment. Willfully getting in the way of him, almond boneless chicken, and a rattan bucket of pork wontons is wanton endangerment. His siring of Eric is wanton endangerment. Protesters have allegedly thrown tuna cans at cops. Wonder if generic dark tuna in oil is as harmful as bumblebee light chunk in water. And I hear if you fling those new tuna pouches just right, you can slice somebody up like they were hit by a fucking Chinese star. Yeah! Lindsey Graham is bitching because his opponent, Democrat Jamie Harrison, has raised way more money. I'm being killed financially because they hate my guts. Oh, I get it. LG stands for Lady Guts. Oh yes, it's ladies' guts, and that Graham is nuts. Oh, we hate Lindsay's nuts. Oh, what a putz. A new campaign ad for Georgia GOP Senator Kelly Loeffler describes her as more conservative than ancient murderous rapey ruler Attila the Hun, who's shown in the ads grunting orders to fight China and attack big government and eliminate the liberal scribes. You know, my mother's name was Loeffler, spelled the same way, and Attila the Hun, she didn't even compare herself to other PTA moms, and they were some aggressive bullying bitches in their own right, and that was just at the potlucks. If someone doesn't eliminate this liberal platter of pasta salad, heads are gonna roll, and Shirley here knows exactly what I'm talking about. Ain't that right, Cheryl? Ivanka Trump was recently spotted walking down the street in Manhattan. Rumors, innuendos, and conspiracy theories still followed. According to sources, though, it wasn't any type of reconnaissance mission. She was just on an impromptu Knish run. And while in town, she figured she'd stop to see her patent and intellectual property attorney to come back home with a bag full of potato heaven and the American Chinese copyrights and trademarks to Kushner's Knishes. Kushner's Knishes. You say potato, and I say international merchant rights and royalty. Ah, I bend my tongue. I smell a lawsuit. RNC Chair Ronna Romney McDaniel commented on replacing Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Stop the madness. Fill the seat. Don't worry, Ronna. Trump always fills a seat. His. And thank God for Depends. Annoying me again and again with their inane Twitter promotions are the dolts at Jet Puff Marshmallows. How many oysters? I blew the joke. How many? Okay, pretend I'm starting over. Annoying me with their inane Twitter promotions. Don't pretend I'm starting over. I am starting over. Annoying me with their inane Twitter promotions are the dolts at Jet Puff Marshmallows. I can't even say it. Jet Puff Marshmallows. Asking on the Twitter, how many marshmallows do you use for your s'mores? 1, 2, or 3? 0. I use Rocky Mountain oysters. Who wants moisters? Vote John Hickenlooper for senator from Colorado, if for no other reason than to just say Hickenlooper. Hickenlooper. Oh boy. Trump said explosive trees and leaves on forest floors are to blame for California wildfires. explosive trees. I'd say it's more like Trumper assholes denying science and lighting their farts on fire. And at this point, wouldn't Trump deny climate change anywhere he goes, including denying climate change even if his comb-over was on fire? He even denies it's a comb-over. Names of every passenger who flew on Jeffrey Epstein's plane are set to be revealed after flight logs have been subpoenaed. There's a joke there somewhere. And that's just in flight logs. So let me get this straight. Epstein killed himself because his name was on the flight manifest to his own fantasy island. I'm hoping Mr. Rourke and Tattoo weren't on it. And wasn't there in fact there was just a recent 2020 version of Fantasy Island made to be a horror movie. Couldn't have been any scarier than Epstein's version. And in sports, the Detroit Lions are bad. How bad? Fans or not, the Lions are so bad, they lose to the Christians. The Detroit Lions are so bad, forget Siegfried, they'd lose to Roy. And Roy's dead. The Lions are so bad, if you bet on them in Vegas, sports books will take your temperature to see if you have fever delirium and hallucinations from the tainted shrimp buffet. Oh, and the Lions are so bad that even the Cleveland Browns and New York Jets think that they've had COVID for 60 years. Are you ready for some COVID?